So this sodium metal, it was stored under oil. So I'm going to cut just a small piece of this, which we are going to react with the ethanol. It's a very tiny piece of this. Say that the metal is highly reactive. For that reason, I'm going to place my ethanol in the boiling tube. Then I use a very tiny piece, sodium metal. Turn this back. Now just to pay attention, when metals react, they form an effervescence if gas is being evolved. So this reaction between ethanol, you're expecting an effervescence, and that is what you're seeing in the boiling tube there. Bubbles, a lot of dark bubbles are evolved, and there is evolution. That means that there is evolution of a gas, and that gas is hydrogen gas. So when ethanol reacts with sodium, they form sodium, a compound called a solution. The solution that is here, this is sodium ethoxide solution, ethoxide. When metals react with alkanols, generally they give us metal alkoxides and hydrogen gas. So the evidence that the reaction was taking place, what we observe when metals react with alkanols is an effervescence, and the example is what we have seen, sodium producing some bubbles there. So the bubbles that we're observing, in that case, put in another piece of the sodium. You can be able to see the bubbles there. So the bubbles, that's an evidence that a gas is being evolved. And this gas being produced here is hydrogen gas. Sodium plus ethanol, you get sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas, which gives us the effervescence. Now, that is what we expect with the chemical properties of alkanols. So alkanols react, or they burn in air. That's the first property. Combustion, they burn with a blue non-sooty flame to produce carbon dioxide and water. 2, alkanols dissolve in water. They are liquids. So when you add water to them, they form one layer solution. That means that alkanols are polar substances, and that's why they dissolve in water. Number 3, alkanols can be oxidized using the oxidizing agents, potassium manganate 7, potassium dichromate 6, which when they are oxidized, they form the corresponding alkanoic acids. And then lastly, alkanols react with metals. They can react with sodium metal to form metal alkoxide and hydrogen gas. The observable change, the observation that is made in that reaction is an effervescence because of the hydrogen gas being evolved.